Good morning. Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. It's 2:31 a.m. I want to paint a. I'm gonna paint a. I want to paint a picture, a scenario. It's either going to be a scenario where it's fact, or it's going to be a scenario where it appears to be fiction. Either way, the scenario is really up to everybody's own interpretation. Some people will say, in a perfect world, that's how things would work out. Other people would say, I get it. Let me paint the picture where everything you need is provided for, right? I mean, even if you're a homeless person, there's a park bench that is provided for you to sleep on. Even if you're homeless, there's a garbage can for you to dig out. Let's just go to the most extreme, because there's homeless people that survive every single day, one way or another, because if they went without food, if they went without water, if they went without sleep, they would perish. And then there's been people who have literally been homeless for a long time. So that's the further extreme. And let's say that their needs were provided for based on the level that they believed in. Based on the level that they believed they were worthy, based on the level that they believed they deserved, based on a level that they understood. Overall, their needs were provided for. So now that's the part of things where you could say that's fact or that's fiction. Because some people don't believe that their needs are provided for, even though every day they eat something. They have a roof over their head. They have some semblance of life, right? And the fact is, we will still complain as if what we were provided for wasn't enough. Well, I'm tired of working every single day, right? It seems like I just go work, and I don't get no leeway. I don't get no vacation. I just work, right? I work to pay bills. Nobody watches these videos right now, so this is going to be very interesting when I'm actually gone. These videos are going to be very important because they're documenting the mentality and the thinking of somebody over the span of years. The growth, the evolution. But that's what you say. Never once consider it. And I remember sitting in this real estate seminar. I was paying a lot of money to be in this class. I was paying a lot of money for this training. I was paying somewhere around $1,200 a month for the better parts of 2 years for this training. Not include room and board, getting to events, whether the event was in Florida, Chicago, LA, Las Vegas, wherever the event was at. I had to pay for my own room and board. But I remember sitting in one event. They were doing a breakout session, and I remember one agent getting up there saying, "I was just like you." I wanted to be where I'm at now. But I was sitting in the chairs listening to somebody else tell me how to do this. And he started talking about the income he made. And at the time, for me to generate a deal in real estate was difficult enough. You can never imagine yourself in the place that somebody else is at. But I'll tell you, I remember when I started saying I wanted to earn $15,000 a month. And I did it. Then I remember when I said, I believe I can earn $30,000 a month. Just keep something in mind. Diddy said it best, more money, more problems. But I want to earn $30,000 a month. And then when I did it, I said, I want to earn $100,000 a month. Right? Now remember this guy who was doing about $1 million in commissions a month. He had just kept pushing his goals up higher and higher. And he knew it was possible. He knew it was possible because he knew that whatever he believed he could do and whatever he believed he was worthy of, he could have. And I realized something at that moment, and I'll get to my point. But I realized that we're only going to strive for what we believe is possible. And we're never going to work harder than we have to if we think we have to sustain a high level of output for long periods of time. Because by nature, I think we're lazy people. By nature, we're lazy people. I say all that to say, what if, and I'm a witness, the person who wanted to average $1 million a month is a witness. But what if just for a second you considered that you were better and you were worth more than what you were currently getting? But what if the reason why you kept losing and giving up what's rightfully yours is because the truth of the matter is you haven't really done what was necessary to keep it. And I'll say that again. You haven't done what was necessary to keep it. Oh, you've seen it. Oh, you've touched it. Oh, you've come close to it. But have you really taken the steps necessary keep it. We ask for things that we're not prepared to keep. You know why it's good that parents don't let a child have the keys to the car? Is because if you put the keys to a 10,000-pound vehicle in the hands of a 9-year-old child who doesn't even know how to make their own bed, you have given them more than they can handle. You have given them something that we use to transport and to make money to somebody who would, without knowing, use it as a weapon because it would hurt somebody or it would hurt them. Everything you need is inside of you. The problem is you haven't done the work necessary to keep it. And that's why it feels like you keep getting close and losing it, even in relationships, especially for women. I would say for women because they put a lot of emphasis on relationships. Men, we might put emphasis on it, but we're not going to talk about it. Because you're not doing the work necessary for you to keep it. Same thing with money, relationships, material things, promotions. Same thing. You're not doing the work necessary to keep it. And that is why it feels like the things that you want keep eluding you. Because you haven't done what was necessary to get it or keep it.